Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 64. And we are here in Vordakai's tomb. Presumably we have some work cut out for us. We're going to try to move our way through the tomb. Oh, we have poisonous hydras. Well, we have our anti-poison on, delay poison. Is there anything else we need? We can probably haste here. How long for that? 7 minutes? Ooh. Okay. What do you got? You got a shield on. You got your shield on. You don't have any mirror images on. The problem, but how many do you have? 2? Let's do this. Wand of displacement on you. Let's slap that on him too. Okay.
And Lindsay was called.
Hit us up with this, Lindsay. Let's see what these hydras are like. I'm gonna wait to go after Lindsay. What do you want to do, Linz? Can you smack him? Maybe. In which case, just shoot your bow or crossbow. Yeah, wait. Okay, they're not gonna do anything this turn. So, I don't know. What is this? Personal. How long does it last? 10-foot radius field to protect the magic. All allies benefit. For how long, though? Want them to come up here and see if any of them get smacked like that. Yep, so let's do this. How many are there? There's 3. Okay, now they're all smacked. Okay, Lindsay, shoot your bow at that guy. Vordakai. I'd rather you move up here and get close to be able to hit that one. There you go. And then Valerie, you can go up here.
Let us strike at one.
He's down. The 2 clerics can do nothing. Excellent. Okay. Can I get to this guy and do all 5 attacks? I can. Yep, you guys should be in range to finish him off if I crit. That's what we want to do.
You deserved it.
Lindsay, I like it. Crit him, big guy. There you go. Because he's the man. Vordakai the man. He's going to crit a lot. Underwater stairs. Athletics. Oh, here, darling.
Adventures call to them.
Competence, yes.
I've done your request.
Well, very nice. Thank you. Vordakai's shroom. What do we have here? Door. Pressure plate. What else is in this room? Nothing much. There's this. What is this? Surface of this pot depicts Cyclops studying a pile of books and manuscript. This jar depicts Cyclops engaging in competition, running a race from the looks of it. Well, good for them. Running races. Okay, Vordakai's tomb. What else? What other surprises do you have for us?
Here.
Very dramatic music. I've got some kind of bat. Like, oh, there's our friend, the Raven, the rotten Raven. Come here, bud. What do you got for me?
I'm impressed. You still breathe.
Yeah, you and your master will find I'm full of surprises.
So rude and so self-righteous. But where is the confidence behind this show of courage?
Are you describing yourself, perhaps? Is all of your words just projection? I think
Do
so.
you fear to be shamed in the eyes of your accomplices? Which of your band do you fear to disappoint most?
Oh, brother. I remember this being a trick, and it is. You want your biggest damage dealer here. And I'm gonna roll with Ragonger. I can't say myself, so let's go with it.
I'll remember your name.
Yeah, remember it, alright. Also, I really wish I could have brought a couple. I should have brought a couple more. Another rest's worth of camping supplies. We only have 12 for 2 rests, so we're gonna hope we can get through this with this.
I am your shield.
Alright, so let's go.
Confide in me.
Wait a minute, hold on. Lindsay, we do have spells here. What does she have? She has the Wand of Grease. I don't really care about that right now. Well, no, let's keep the wand up. Wand of Lightning Bolt I don't care so much about, and the Wand of Manic Missile is the one that can go away. We want some of this. We'll worry about haste when we get down to it. Lindsay, see if you
I
can do
really
some
like I
damage
saw.
here. Fire away. Get them coming towards us. There you go. How many do we got? A bunch of them. Okay. What do I have? Displacement. Shield. Do I still have shield on? I don't. So use the shield on yourself there, bud. Reg, what do you got? You still got your shield for how long? 1 minute, 25 seconds. Okay. What do you got for a wand? Wand of freedom of movement. I think we're good with that right now. Let's just leave you. Harim. Slay living. Well, these guys are all undead, so it doesn't matter. Do we have delayed poison? We don't have protection from evil. It's for 1 minute. Let's just do that so we don't get crushed here. Do that on yourself. Give yourself a little shield there. You've only got 1 animate dead spell left too, so just hold on to that for a minute. What is this thing here? Wand of Searing Light. Okay. Undead creatures take serious amount of damage. Took some damage. Let's delay and watch these guys wander right up on us. That was a chunk. Okay, he's very close. Wow. Do we want Lindsay to haste us? There's 4 of them. I think we're probably going to want that. Let's do this. Lindsay, you can't miss these guys, so go with this. And then haste us. And let's kill these guys really fast. Because that's a good way to really fast kill them. I like that. Let's have you wait a second. She's going to run up here and do this guy first.
Do not falter.
She's got this big damn thing that is really painful to them.
Bleed for me.
Okay, Harim. Can you shoot this guy? Nope. They hit me with that? Oh. Stand. Give a little bit of healing to everybody. Make the last guy wander way over here. Oh, what do we got? It's a hold person? Oh, and he cleaved. Ooh, is it because she's held? Did she get held? Hold person. Lindsay's saving throw succeeded. No, so she just got hit is all. Okay. Well, a couple things can happen here. What are the odds of being able to make these guys fall down? Probably not great, but nah, because we got to rush up there and kill that thing. let's not do that. Lindsay, where are you? You're right here. Can you zap him with this? Yes, you can. Good job, darling. He's dead. Okay, Valerie, hold on. Before you go attack, let these two guys heal. There we go. Christian, can you get up here on Valerie? Give her a level 4 heal. A cure critical wounds. There she goes. What did it do? Used prayer. Oh, how fun is that? Okay.
Fear me.
Trap triggered. Oh, bummer.
Onwards!
There we go.
Any last wishes?
Lindsay's been pretty good with
You
that
out of our
bow.
story.
Oh my god, she's been better than pretty good. Very nice. Any of these bozos have anything worth taking? Not really. Unlocked? Unlocked what?
Something bothering you?
Okay, and then you're going to want to do a little bit more there, darling. There you go. Okay.
My search
Oh
was
yes,
not
please,
in
let's not do
vain.
that. Lindsay.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious?
I
Something
believe there's
more
crap on the
simple,
second half
like
of this thing too.
Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Nothing there. Okay, maybe there's not. We haven't seen it. Well then. Well, hello, cat. Wander around a little bit this morning? Woke up from your slumber? Your slumber? Oh, what do we have here? Scroll of Ham. Well, Mr. Vordakai's tomb. Is this where we're gonna run into the Soul Eaters? There's several barely visible hatches on the ceiling. Oh, this could be it. I'm not entirely sure. Hatches on the ceiling. Uber things gonna come out of the ceiling? What do we have here? Anything? Nothing. I'm not sure what to do this. I don't trust that whole ceiling thing though. After trekking through the gloomy dungeon, we finally arrived at a heavy stone door decorated with a lot of fancy carvings. As soon as we touched it, though, we heard a click from within the wall, followed by a suspicious noise above our heads. A heartbeat later, before we even had a chance to guess what was happening, some rusty hatches opened above our heads and murky water from the river began flooding the room. The room filled rapidly, threatening to trap us in a watery grave. Along with the water, sand and mud from the riverbed poured in, as well as some of the underwater plants and some scared fish that weren't fast enough to escape. It can be hard to keep your cool in a situation like this, but while some of us were praying to their gods or complaining about not having time to finish Galarian's next great novel, the others tried to... What do we got? Strength +8, perception +20 to find the mechanism to disarm the door or open the door. Folks, I don't really have to say anything here, do I? I don't. It's Colors Fade Gaming. This is what we do. Our attempts to find the lock and open the door were fruitless. Because we rolled a nat 1, baby. Those ancient builders had hidden the mechanism safely inside the walls. Adding to our troubles, fate decided to give us one more thing to worry about. With a loud splash, a huge electric eel fell out of one of the hatches. Above the noise of falling water, we heard strange clicks and crackling as our skin began tingling from slight jolts of electricity. Our heroes trapped, the water level rising, seemingly no way out, and now we had this electric eel to deal with. Maybe it would just fry us, save us from drowning. No, we needed to get rid of it before it was too late. Oh, well, we should be able to. Our heroes hugged the walls, trying to avoid the irritated eel's attention. Pressing ourselves. We rolled a nat 20. We rolled a nat 1 and then a nat 20. Okay, I would like to add the first one first, but whatever. Pressing ourselves against the rough walls, we tried to disappear, or at least stay out of sight of the eel who was continuing to flounce about the room. Lucky for us, the predator didn't notice the large potential food sources hiding in the corners of the room, and instead proceeding to go after the stunned fish that had fallen in. Meanwhile, new prey for the eel kept coming, along with the continuing stream of water. Just when we thought our fate had been sealed, a true miracle occurred. Before reaching the ceiling, the water began to recede. Under all that pressure, the ancient masonry gave out before our air did. And after several moments, the streams of water and mud pouring from the ceiling cut off, and drains in the floor opened up. A minute or two later, all the water, fish, and mud, even an irritated eel, had disappeared somewhere into the underground pipes. After brushing the mud off our clothes, we returned to the calamitous door. This time, the door opened almost effortlessly, as though it was mocking us and the trouble it had caused. Behind the stone door was a dark corridor leading to yet new dangers. Steeling themselves for the upcoming trials, our heroes bravely stepped into the unknown.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
I don't really call that unknown. Oh, and they're everywhere. Oh, joy. Okay, Lindsay. My darling dear, you gotta get out of there. There are a bunch of guys and we're running out of haste spells, but you're gonna have to haste on this one because it's just too easy. Let's do that. I would like to not have to run over here and stab this guy for nothing, but what I had to do. Here he comes. Tristan, I would like you to get back here and use your mini skeletons to block that guy off. Okay, 3. That's better than nothing. For a second there, I thought it was only 1. There's a big cyclops right there, you dummies. Well, give this guy a smackdown then, will you?
I'll cut you.
Oh, there's your guy right there. Our priest. Well then, I suppose what you need to do is head over here. Kill this guy.
Stay
Crit him.
behind me.
Oh, if only you could crit him. Then the show would have been over. Uh-oh, we're really getting surrounded here, aren't we? Grotus awaits. Well, we have this. Creature fails, it takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls and saving throws to armor class. Might be a good idea to time to pull this out now. It's either this or Banshee Blast. Reflex halves damage and will negates the fear. These guys can't be affected by fear anyways, I'm pretty sure.
Your life ebbs low.
Yep, immunities to fear, so that's not going to matter. What do you want to do? You can either grab us more undead creatures. Right here, animate deads, or we can do this. Let's do this. Archon Sword. And they all, well, one of them failed. Okay. That's not nice. Lindsay, what would you like to do? Well, okay. Now is the time. Drop them. There we go. That helps. Hit this guy then. I'd like to quit missing, please. A 1 and a 2. Christian, why don't you pull this off? We need to go get this priest here. That's not nice. Take him out, will you?
Die for me.
Another one is rolled. And that guy's dead too? Good. He's gonna do something, damage living. And you're gonna go over here and smack him.
Let us strike as one.
Okay, skeletons are going down. Grotus awaits. Hit this guy.
What a waste.
There's another one. Well, we've got several ones here.
This is where I step in.
I need to get on this guy. Come on. I rolled a 2. And now my skeletons are gone. Okay. You have no more skeletons. All you got is fire. Can you do some fire? You can. I'd like you to get that priest, but you can't get by this guy, so roll him, buddy.
Bleed for me.
Finish him off, will you?
Do not falter.
There you go. That's my girl. Grotus awaits. Let's see, what is this? Chaos Blade. Anarchic, doesn't really matter. And what is this? Touch of Chaos, but you gotta be close. Touch range. Gotta take the less favorable result. He's not within touch range, so let's not worry about that. What is this? Cure light wounds. Just shoot your weapon then, buddy.
Become as dust.
Lindsay.
Serves you right.
Okay, you can get 5 attacks on this guy. There's another one. Another one is rolled this fight. We're really into rolling the ones.
Fear me.
Onwards.
Grotus awaits to heal everybody and make them happy. Finish him off, Lindsay. He doesn't have much left. You've been pretty good at hitting guys. We gotta like that. Okay. Through this door then. Our party of adventurers. Well, we made it that far. Want to try to get as far as we can without having to rest. If only I could remember how damn big this dungeon was. It does look sizable though, doesn't it? Okay. More guys. Let's try to do this then. Wand of displacement on her. What else do we have? You got one of these. Mirror image, what about you?
Yearn for
You've got one.
entertainment.
Use that.
What troubles you?
Lindsay. Bring these guys to us. Let's fight them in the hallway.
To victory.
This is the dungeon where you'd really like to have Jubilost with his unholy bombs. But he doesn't have access to them, so... What do you want to do, Ragungar? Just wait? Yeah, let's wait. Christian, what do you have here? Let's bless everybody. Lindsay, you can give everybody greatness for a turn. You can enlarge yourself. Let's put a little more crunch into that. Not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna wait for these guys to waltz in here. Like that. Okay, you, my friend. Let's not have you do anything yet. We got what, 4 of them? And then there's a priest. Hold person, Lindsay, will saving throw succeeded, and this is the priest. Okay. Lindsay, you need to get out of here and do this. Drop these guys. Oh, they're both saved. Okay. Boo. Pair of 6s. A fair poker hand. He fell down. We need some haste. Ragangar. Give yourself. Give yourself this so you have some extra hit points.
I'll cut you.
You might be better served. Yeah, we're gonna have to blow everything out here. We're gonna have to blow our wad and then rest. This is getting untenable. Let's do this. Bunch of skeletons that time. Hitting the guy on the ground is good. Minus 20 to the stealth checks, but they don't have to worry about blur, all that other stuff. That doesn't matter. There's not much here that he can actually do to be too helpful. Except for Searing Light. Use that. He's gonna get concealment. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. 2 out of those 4 hit. Uh-oh, and they have 2 priests. They have 2 priests with them. That one there and that one there. Oh, but he fell down. Good. Lindsay. Okay. Move over here. We want to get you set up down the road to use your spell. You need to haste everybody. So we're burning through spells and we know we're going to rest after this. Oh, why don't you wait then? Let's get some room between us and the next guys.
Let us strike as one.
Let's let people with 3 attacks go first. It's nice. Ragangar. That guy's gonna die. Don't do that, just swing.
Die for me.
There you go. Now I can come up here. I hear something moving over here, like something flapping, like it's the damn bird again. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Okay. Karim, why don't you... Yeah, get your Archon's aura up here. Saving throw succeeded, so it doesn't matter. Let's just have you
Repent.
shoot at the guy who's on the ground and you still needed a 20 to hit him. Got minus 2 AC. Go for the things you can hit, guys. Okay, Tristan, come up here. Blow another one of these on the group. There you go. Lindsay, you want to shoot him?
Any last wishes?
Not as many attacks as I'd like to have there.
Do not falter.
Okay, now's your chance. Do this. Get your extra attack in. That works. I should be able to kill this guy. Nice. That was some good damage. Grotus
Your
awaits.
life ebbs low.
You still need a 20 to hit that guy. Wow. Flop. Valerie's right on the edge of the mud too, so she's likely to fall down.
You forced my hand.
One hit out of that. Oh. That's sad. Shoot him.
This is where I step in.
Get him, Bard.
Onwards!
Nothing like rolling one. Okay. Now the question is, can we rest over here before we engage this stupid bird? What's the bird gonna ask for? Let's see if we can do the bird first. What do you got for us there, Sparky? Any words of wisdom?
Brace yourself. The throne room is near. Are you ready to meet great Vordakai? Are you ready to accept the gift of serving my master?
Here's the real question. Is he ready to die? For that's what awaits him at my hands.
My master awaits. But before you enter his presence, Vordakai has no use for the weak, nor any who beg for mercy. But he sees value in using such souls as heralds for his coming. The question is, who is weakest among you? Who should be sent away, disregarded? Pick the weakest among you to fly from here in fear and serve Vordakai in their flight. The great Vordakai will let them keep their lives, but makes no promises after this.
Unless I'm wrong, what you actually want to do is tell him the name of one of your strongest DPS characters, so I'm going to say Valerie. Alright, so what we're going to do is rest here. Rations, gods. We don't need anybody to actually hunt, so are you better at this? Yes. Okay.
You're so boring. For once in your life, can you forget about the end of all things and come have a drink with us?
You think you'll enjoy drunken harem better than the sober one? You're wrong, Ragongar. You are so wrong. You'd rather not see or hear me like that.
So in addition to being an insufferable bore all the time, he's also an insufferable bore when he's drunk. That's great to know. Alright, I have henceforth saved the game, and this is... Oh, so there's a whole part of this tomb that we haven't been to. Do we get it from here? There's a door here. And a door here. Okay. I'm going to look something up on a map here just to make sure I'm not getting myself in a lot of trouble. Yeah, that raven's full of crap. We're not even close. We still have a long way to go.
Don't hesitate.
All right, so what we need to do is from this point on the map. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, where art thou? We can decide, well, I'd almost rather backtrack to this part at the end. I don't want to blow a whole bunch of spells on this part. Let's see. Okay, we're going to buff. Okay, we're not going to go through this angular door. We're going to do that later after we've killed Vordakai. What we're going to do right here is... Gosh. What's the easiest way to do this? Let's just haste everybody. Okay. Go,
gorgeous
Hadorim.
Alexis.
Everybody, go. The whole party, go, 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 go. That's no good. No
Confide in
bueno.
me.
Don't like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I did not like that. There's still no real way to get out of there without doing a lot of damage to your team. Go down. Go deeper into this tomb. Okay. And there's a bunch of traps. Okay.
My search was not in vain.
Technically, no, but
I don't like surprises.
trap triggered. Lindsay?
Adventures call to them.
I believe I found something.
Stop. Don't walk on that.
I've discovered something.
Yeah, a
My
trap.
search was not in vain.
Okay, which way do we gotta go from here? From here, I don't think there's anything in this little room here. Might be some loot. There's this, the wand of vampiric touch. Oh, Ragondar. Can you use wands, buddy?
Together we are
I think there's
unstoppable.
a way to give him an ability to use a wand in place of a spell, and that vampiric touch one ends up being
I failed.
really
I'm sorry.
Okay. But we're the team of failures.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
Me neither. At some point in time, we have to fight. Okay, now we got, greater dread zombie cyclops. Let's do this.
Something
Back
bothering
up.
you?
Okay.
Well,
Rotus awaits. Let's do this. More defense. Very slight. Why don't you fire one of those off? Why don't you fire one of those off? Then we're all going to kind of crunch up over here, and we're going to send
I
Lindsay
wrote it
over
like I
here
saw it.
to do this. You ready, Lindsay? Who else is back here? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody back here? Okay. What do we have? Great zombies. Wand of True Strike, Wand of Shield. You have your shield on, don't you? No? Okay. Put your shield on, buddy. You're just gonna kind of plant yourself right there. Christian. Yeah, it's like I don't want to blow too many spells here. Little bit of damage. Yep, get up there up front. Just hang loose. Harim, I don't know. Do we need to put... We need to get to that priest. Okay. Just have you do nothing then. Delay. We gotta let this guy come to us and only swing once. Oh, it's a different guy. Here comes the priest. Lindsay, he tried to get Lindsay to save. Okay, hold on then. He did smack her. Give me Lindsay's haste. Lindsay, what do you got? You gonna haste us all? Okay, and then do that. I'm gonna rush up here and roll a 3. Of course I am.
Let us strike as one.
He's down. That's nice. You wait. You go get this priest. Oh, we got another one? Oh my god, another one. Okay, Ragongar. Give yourself a little bit of extra hit points for coming after this guy. Grotus away. Go heal Valerie. Christian, what else do you got? Anybody else in this room? Just this guy? Okay, sure. What is this? Blessing of the Faithful. Nope, here comes another one right there. Linzers. You might be able to make him fall down. Probably not, but that helps. We gotta get to this priest. Got it. Oh my god, I rolled another 2. Where is she? What's she doing? Valerie? Valerie, you're not held, are you? Prayer enemies. That shouldn't stop you from being able to get this guy. What are you doing, darling? Valerie! Why are you stuck? Let's let you wait for a sec then. Oh god, here comes another one.
Die for me.
Go on.
That's nice. And an attack of opportunity there. Now can you come up here? She's unable to move. Why is she unable to move? Certainly not prayer. Enemies. That can't be it. What's her... She's light. She's got Dex 11. What's going on with her? Why can't she run up here? Can she charge this guy? Yeah, that helped. Shoot that guy on the ground. Yikes. You need to be a little further out of the way, don't you?
Repent!
Probably should have used fire on him because he's going to cleave everybody.
Serves you right.
And he's very good with that bow. Another priest. Jeez.
Bleed for me.
Now she's going to be able to move. I don't know why she was locked in there before, but he's down. That's good. Grotus
Your
awaits.
life ebbs low.
You forced my hand.
You deserved it.
Stabby, stabby. Saving throw on Valerie successful.
Fear me.
Onwards!
What a waste.
He's just going to keep trying to hold. Lindsay might even be able to kill him because she's been very good with this bow. I say that she rolls a 4, 3, and an 8. Okay. All right, you, my dear. For Gonger, same thing with you. Everybody's good there. Let's see about how much further we might be able to get in here. Is there anything good on these guys? I mean, we can get that when we transition to the next level. Okay, what's this look like? It's supposed to look like kind of this. What happens? 8, 9. Christian room knowledge check. Exit downstairs. Ferocious soul eaters. Okay, here we go. This is where we really want to buff. I'm gonna buff more. All right. This is my 3rd attempt, and this is the successful attempt. I did this late at night when I was about to go to bed, so I didn't have any voiceover. So you're getting the voiceover in post-production. This is a very interesting fight. It's also kind of lame. These soul eaters are very difficult to deal with. They come in 2 waves. The first wave is what's hard. One of them is going to attack your main character, and the other 2 are going to attack the characters whose name was got by the Raven, which is why you wanted to give Valerie and Ragongar his name, because Lindsay trying to kill this would be impossible. So these things suck. So here they come, the first 3. And they have a spell effect that they do on their attack that requires a fortitude save. I kept thinking that Death Ward would prevent it, but I'm wrong about that. It's not Death Ward that saves you. It's just a fortitude save. And it's -5 wisdom if it lands. And so very quickly with 2 hits, a character like Valerie can completely die. So you want to have your clerics able to, or at least potions, that's what ends up being most effective, is just have some potions on hand of lesser restoration to get that stuff back. But the other thing you want to do is position yourself with a whole bunch of undead, or at least this is the way I've found it to be the most effective, is to set up a whole bunch of undead. Now the ones I have right here right now cannot attack these characters. Like only Ragongar can attack his soul eater, only Valerie can attack her soul eater, and only I can attack my soul eater, which again, if you were playing a character that was a wizard or something, I mean that might be hard to kill your soul eater. So you got to get through this first wave, and when the second wave of them pops, it's a lot more soul eaters, but then anybody can affect those soul eaters. It's not a one-on-one battle anymore. I'm trying to figure out here if Dazzling Display will work, and I don't think it will because it's only going to affect Valerie's, so it's better for her to just straight up try to kill this thing as fast as she can. But what we want to do is set up skeletons around. We want everybody in this corner basically, and set up a bunch of skeletons so that the soul eaters are attacking skeletons, allowing our party of 3 melee characters to focus on 1 soul eater at a time, with the clerics and potions as backups in case somebody gets hit by this awful fortitude save effect that strips them of all their wisdom. So this just ends up being a very, very long fight. And I'm looking right here now to see who has Bear's Endurance on them to try to increase their fortitude saves. And I had put Bear's Endurance on me, and then I was like, where is it? And I'm already wearing a Belt of Physical Form, which has the Constitution modifier on it, so I didn't need the Bear's Endurance. But you want as high of a fortitude saving throw as you can, so of course anything that Lindsay can do with the song to help saving throws, and I was probably using the wrong song the whole time because I was looking for attack bonuses. My character has 5 attacks, but what it really needed, well, it had, let's see, he needs to be shrunk so that he gets a little extra dexterity. He just needed more dexterity. He kept having to roll against 7, 8s, and 10s to hit, and if he could have hit more consistently, he could have killed his a lot faster. As for Ragongar, it's like, what do you want to do the most damage with, buddy? And this is the other thing, is these things are immune to critical hits. So if Ragongar gets a critical hit against one of them, it basically doesn't count. So then you can't get any of your attacks of opportunity from everybody else having outflank and seize the moment. And so there goes the first one. -5 wisdom. Valerie gets smacked. So she's going to have to waste a turn now not attacking hers. And I'm like, what do? Do I waste a turn with the potion not attacking, or do I try to kill it? Hers is so close to death that I decided it was smarter for her to kill it, because now she can spend the next turn using a potion to heal her. Because the last thing you want to do, now she's got a 5 wisdom because her base wisdom is 10. Well, if one of these things tags her again, she dies. And that's what happened in the first 2 attempts. Is I would getting through these first 3 is not that hard because I've got 3 really good fighters. I'm a Eldritch Knight, and the other 2 are kind of also very effective fighters. You can see me here hitting. I got to roll a 4, a 3, a 4, an 8, and a 9. So that's what I had to roll against. So at the very beginning here, when I'm fully buffed, it's pretty effective. But getting through the first 3 is not a big deal. It's the next 5 or 6, however many come out, that is a problem. And I was fighting them one by one, and I kept using potions to deal with the failed fortitude saves and taking people out of rotation so that they wouldn't get hit again. And I thought, all right, I've got it. And I must have missed. Oh no, I think the first attempt, one of the creatures crit me. You'll see it crit the dragon, the wyvern, in the bottom right hand corner. Later on, you'll see one of them crit that, and it's -12 wisdom, and it instantly dies. So I got a crit and I died, and I think Valerie got hit twice in a row and died. So mirror image is great. That'll help keep you alive, which I'm happy for me and Ragongar having that. So here she is. It's her turn. She's gonna find these potions of lesser restoration. Her wisdom's 5, which is really dangerous. So we don't want that happening. So she gets 4 back, and she can actually get a 5th one back if she wants to spend the point on it. Spend a potion getting a single point back. I was debating about that, but decided just to be safe and hope that she didn't get hit again. Because it's -5 every time. So it's like, if you're at 9 wisdom, I mean, it's not good. So now it's time to get the other skeletons set up, because we're down to the last one and only I can kill it. And he's gone, and that makes this guy, here they come, all of them. So how many total are there? There's those 2, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5. Okay. So it's like, get Lindsay out of the way. She has to keep doing her songs. And I was like, I gotta put this wyvern between me and this soul eater, because I can't have it come back there and attacking my bard and my cleric. And here come the other ones. So now this entire fight is going to take a really long time. But I don't think you want to even try to do this in real time with pause mode. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of really good players who could do it. But I think the whole game is really just more effective in turn-based mode, especially because Valerie has, she has a swift action that gives her, +1 to hit. There's all kinds of other things in the game that work like that. And just for this, from micromanaging and making sure that you can get your 3 effective melee team members to attack the same target while the other ones are attacking skeletons. I just think it's just critical here. This fight is one of the more difficult fights in the game, and certainly one of the more difficult fights early in the game. So here we are, we're level 10-ish. Are we level 10?
cowards! Stay behind me!
Yeah, stay behind the skeletons, darling. That's the most important thing. She needs to stay behind the skeletons. And it's just a whole lot of trying to get people in position to hit here. Valerie gets in a position here where she gets locked in and she can't swing at this guy. He's rolling a 2 against a 4 and a 1, so he critically misses. It's like if I could get my characters to hit on every single swing, this would go a lot faster. Lindsay with that bow, though, has been pretty awesome. I have to imagine that that bow is very, very effective in the hands of Ekin. So, but having them attack the skeletons is great, because I don't care if I lose skeletons. See, and so here it goes. Minus 12 wisdom. Minus 1 and then minus 12. It critically hit the Period Wyvern, which was too bad because the skeletons have almost no chance to hit these soul eaters. But the Wyvern can hit. And there, see, I got all 5 hits. That really helped. You get all 5 hits, things start working. That guy finally rolls a nat 20. That's what they gotta roll to hit the thing. That's hilarious. And this is a case where if you had Jubilost with you, he would make quick work of some of these guys. They're outsiders. They're not undead, which is why I'm not having Harim use damage undead. They're outsiders. So if you had, I don't know if you can use dismissal to get rid of them, that you're supposed to be able to.
Let us strike as one.
And I didn't have anybody set up to try and do it, so.
Do not falter.
I'm sure that the saving throws for dismissal make it really hard to get rid of these guys. She's stuck here. She can't get to this guy. So I decided to move her back because I think that Ragongar can kill it, which will then allow Valerie to move around to a different target. These guys, again, they have to roll nat 20. So the Parried Out Wyvern's dead. I don't want that Soul Eater to come over there and start whacking on Tristian or Lindsay. So you got to surround him. This is one of the funny things that they do mechanically. The skeletons are right next to a target and they'll swing their sword and then they'll go run away to a different target. It's like, no, stay there, stay there. The AI is... It's sad that he only has to swing once to kill that thing, and then he's not close enough to kill anything else, but it puts Valerie in position now that make use of her talents. But you could see this is a hell of a thing. And I actually, originally when I was putting this video together,
You deserved it.
I decided to try and speed this up. But of course it speeds up the sound effects and the music. And I was like, oh, I can't have that. It's no good. So I figured I'd just chatterbox my way through it in post-production. I definitely don't want to go in that direction. So it's like, how do I get these guys to attack? That's always the sad thing when your character has 5 attacks, but you have to move far enough to where you can only do 1. It's like, no. Why can't my character move and get all of their attacks? I thought one of the more interesting things that I saw on Twitter lately was somebody talking about... Actually, it was on... it was actually on Steam forums for this game, for Pathfinder Kingmaker. And people were talking about a lot of the energy drains and things like that, level drains and negative levels and all that stuff. And somebody made the point, I may have even clipped it in one of the earlier videos here, but somebody made the point that for all the things that maybe Dungeons and Dragons did wrong with the 5th edition rules, the one thing they did do that was really smart was they got rid of all of that garbage, all of the negative levels and negative stats and stuff like that. Because as they were mentioning in the pencil and paper version, what a pain in the butt it was when an enemy or a character would take a negative level or a negative attribute, then you got to recalculate everything. And that by hand is a pain in the ass. It's easier for a computer here. It's easier for the program to do it, of course. You still have to get the programming right. But it makes it so overly complicated. And then, look, he has to roll against a 4, and he misses half of them. It's just amazing.
Let us strike as one.
But I have always hated negative levels and negative attributes the most. I just feel like it's the most cheesy way to deal damage to the characters and to hurt them. And it goes back to that old feeling that I hate of giving the player something and then taking it away. Like, I'm gonna give you levels and power and let you get up to a strength 28, and then I'm gonna rob you of it, and I'm gonna drop your strength back down to a level that basically makes you a level 4 character while you're trying to fight this level 10 enemy. It just feels so cheap and dirty. It feels like a sucker punch, and it is one of the things that I would really like to see Pathfinder consider changing in their next set of rules. The part that I like that Pathfinder, I think, does better than Dungeons and Dragons is I really like the way they handle the bard and the mesmerization via the song.
Die for me.
I don't like Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition rule. I don't like the concentration mechanic. I hate that.
Do not falter.
And as it turns out, that was the thing that a lot of people have actually hated the most. It's one of the more popular mods on the Baldur's Gate 3 modding scene is getting rid of concentration. Oh no, is this the one where they die? Oh, fuck me. It's gotta be. What the hell? Oh no, it's not. It keeps going. What are you doing? Now we have to fix this. Why did you only do that? You fucking crazy thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're being a pain in the ass. Just roll it out to the end there, dummy. So where are we now? So we're down to the last 3.
For me.
It's still going to take a very long time. We have like 8 more minutes.
Onwards.
Which wouldn't be a huge problem if my nose wasn't trying to have a sneeze-a-thon over here. That's rather annoying. So now it's just a whole lot of skeletons missing. And I'm like, just please get my characters close enough to hit and swing more than one time. So she misses with a 1. See, when she only gets to swing 3 times and she rolls a nat 1, that just really hurts. It drags out and protracts this whole battle. In fact, what I might do is speed it up at this point, and we'll just get to the end of this whole thing. Because really, we're down to the last little bit here. So what I've decided to do here is speed up the very end of this video. Because from this point on, for like what amounted to be the next 8 minutes was just a whole lot of skeletons missing as we whittle it down to the last 3. As I said earlier, I had got to this part of the fight twice before and then kind of been careless with my characters thinking, oh, we're so close to being done. And then they get zapped, fail their fortitude saves, and somebody died. And so then, of course, you got to start the whole thing over because it's a very long fight doing this way. Lots of skeletons. So what I've done here is sped it up to 300 speed. And Tristan, the only thing he can really do is fire a fireball. But of course, Ragongar and those guys have to move over here, and he gets one swing after moving, which is the stinker of it. But you can see we're down to 2 of these left. And if they want to swing at skeletons, that's perfect. It's a little bit difficult to figure out exactly how the game handles aggro. One of the things I loved about old MMOs was how they handled aggro, but... And so they're just whittling down. So what I'm going to do is say this fight ends up being successful. You can see Ragongar smacks the last one. So now we're moving over to the very last character. After this, there's more of the dungeon left to go. There's a whole another level to this dungeon to get through before we can get to Vordakai himself. There's a lot of work to be done. But we're on our way, and the problem now is I think we only have 1 rest left in here. Because we only have enough camp supplies for 1 rest. So we're going to try to be very judicious. So everybody, thanks for watching. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. I will see you next time. And as we watch here, the final blow, this thing dies. See you later. Happy gaming, everyone.